Hi, and welcome to tonight's matchup as the Lansing Catholic Pilgrims take on our Hazlitt Vikings.
It's March 1st, 2006, and I'm Alexa Brockman.
And I'm Jake James.
Go Vikes.
Good evening. The Michigan High School Athletic Association welcomes you to Hazlitt High School for today's district match in the 2006 Class B Girls Volleyball.
All right, well, we got the Hazlitt first game of districts tonight here. Got the Hazlitt in blue and LCC in black. LCC Cougars, Pilgrims, I guess.
School sports are about education, about developing young people of character who excel in the game of life. We're not about winning at any cost.
All right, we got our starters coming up here.
Now let's meet today's starting lineup for the visiting Hazlitt Vikings. Number 1, Jenny Courier. Number 3, Megan Ignacio. Number 5, Anna Wellemeyer. Number 6, Kelly Nyland. Number 7, Alexis Diamond. Number 8, Anna O'Connor. Number 9, Rebecca Rogers. Number 10, Adita Ogulafe. Number 11, Brianna Ratemaker. Number 13, Alexis Dumont. Number 14, Lauren Shively. Number 15, Abby Wood. And now, the visiting team, Lansing Catholic Cougars. Or the home team. Number 1, Morgan Kumacher. Number 2, Liz Freehan. Number 3, Tamara Selwyn. Number 4, Megan Hubbard. Number 5, Liz Samsel. Number 6, Holly Hines. Number 7, Liz
Tonight's game is best out of 5. I think we've got Hazlitt with the advantage here. Doing pretty good this season. What do you think, Jake?
Yeah, they're looking pretty strong these days, and Lansing Catholic seems to be a breeze.
All right, well, I don't know about Lansing Catholic, but tonight we've got 2 JV players moved up. Let's see. Anna Wellmeyer, number 5, and Rebecca Rogers, number 9, are both moved up from JV. So.
Yeah, it looks like Lansing Catholic has 1 sophomore, number 5, Liz Samsel.
So we got our other sophomore, Alexis Demling, too.
Here we go. We're just about to get started here. There's a look at the Lansing Catholic team before the game. A little pregame talk. Get them going.
Looks like number 4 is our libero here. Ours is number 8, Anna O'Connor. Starting lineup. Number 1, Jenny Courier, setter. Ooh, Hadia's starting. Number 10, Hadia. She's going to Louisville College, Louisville University in Kentucky to play, that's for sure. All right, let's get our game going.
Number 3, Tamara Selleck for Lansing Catholic, seems to be a strong player.
Yeah, she's about to be pretty good. Heard some stuff.
Here we go. Hazlitt's got the first serve of the game here.
Alexis Demling serving first for Hazlitt. Got a pretty nice serve.
Oh, blocked by Hadia Ogulafe.
She gets so much air. She's got ups. She's got ups. Another nice one.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
out of bounds.
That's out.
We got another serve up for Alexis Daimling.
As predicted so far. LCC, wow.
There's a tip by the LCC player. The tip back over by Adia.
It should have been set up right there. Don't know.
There's a carry.
Nice job.
Just carry on LCC. It'll be another serve for Daimling.
Ooh, block.
Spitzley with the hit
nice.
there. Got blocked by Adia.
Can't exactly see the ref right now, but I think that was another lift by LCC.
Number 4 just hits it over nicely. Courier with the set.
Ooh,
And Nyberg with the kill.
Nice. That went down.
Has us off to an early 5-0 lead here.
Looks like LCC's Libro is doing pretty bad.
LCC
Timeout.
takes a timeout.
Should be a pretty good game.
As a reminder,
I'm eager to see if any of the sophomores get any playing time here, because it looks like this game won't be very tough, but who knows?
Looks to be like the LCC coach is a little not happy with the way the team started off the play here.
I wouldn't be. House is a pretty good team, though. They
Yeah.
should be getting ready for this game,
We're pretty dominant.
basically. We got the next districts on Friday. Probably see Hazlitt there. Daimling serving once again. Got some pretty good hits by LCC now.
That's Spitzley with the kill. Nyberg puts it down. A nice dig there by number 7. Oh,
Ooh.
just didn't
Looked
make
there
it
like
over.
Padilla was touching it out a little bit, but
Call goes our way, and it's our ball, and we're up 6-0. Here comes set by Courier, and Padilla throws it down.
Ooh. That's a tough one. Their back row didn't have any chance at that. Daimling, another great serve. She's just hitting them over like
Spitzley
it's
just
nothing
hitting it.
today.
Oh, that's a good placement by LCC there.
Yeah.
Just got to
Our
have that good
blockers.
court vision.
Our blockers are our blockers are pretty off by that one, but number 15 LCC's Janelle Draft serve. Ooh, close to the net.
We're going to call a net violation on Adia there.
That set was really close to the net, though. That's a tough one.
Not much she could do on that one.
I don't know. Draft, another serve.
Tasha just hits it over. Oh, a little miscommunication here by Hazlitt.
Good decision by Ann O'Connor.
Oh, Adia. It was a good play by LCC to keep that ball alive. Courier with the tip there. Looks like Hazlitt's having a little miscommunication out there. They just need to start communicating a little better.
Well, sometimes with these slow-paced games like they're having right now, it's tough to keep up the intensity.
Spitzley with the hit. O'Connor with a nice dig. Adia just
Ooh,
tips
nice.
it over with a nice little
Nice.
roll shot.
That took some thinking right there. Nice to get over their blocker.
Looks like we got Courier up for the next serve here for Hazlitt as we lead 8-2.
Ooh.
Oh,
We got a.
oh, nice hustle there by LCC.
Oh, that was lucky shot. That was close.
That's good hustle though there by an LCC's part, but they just couldn't get it over.
Jenny Curry, another serve. Nice hard serves. She's got a really great strong arm. Those setters.
Nyberg with the kill.
Nice.
It's a good looking hit there by Kelly Nyberg. She's a
LCC's
senior.
defense is really struggling. Got number 9, Maureen Spitzley. Ooh.
Looks like O'Connor just didn't know what to do, whether to bump that or pass that.
Bump it or set it.
My bad.
Spitzley. Floater. Those floaters can be tough.
Has just not knowing what to do with themselves as of right now on these serves, but I'm sure we'll get it together. And
once we get used to LCC's way of playing the game, I think we'll be right on top of things.
Spitzley with another serve here, as Hazard leads 9-5. That's out of bounds.
Good call by Ann O'Connor.
We got Kelly Nyberg now with the serve as we do 10-5.
Ooh, lift.
That's a lift on LCC, number 15, Janelle Dress.
Ooh, that was a nice serve.
Number 7 just tips it over and she's
Block.
denied by Brianna Rakowitz.
There's just no way of getting over our blocks.
Hazlett's got a tall line up there on the front.
Ooh, tip over the block. Sometimes hard to predict.
Granacci with a good, nice looking hit right there. She just hits it over. Carrier sets it up, and Adia just.
Oh, we're definitely picking it up. That's an out. Kelly Nyberg once again serving for Hazlitt. Great serve. Great serve.
Nice effort to keep that one alive for LCC. Oh, the ref's gonna call that one in. It looks a little bit iffy. Has looked like that was out, but LCC, the ref seemed otherwise. So we got.
I don't know. That looked a little in to me, but little confusion. Taylor Maley serving for LCC.
That's out.
That is a for sure out.
Now we got Hadia Olawafe with the serve here. Should probably go with the jump serve.
Guess not. All right. Ooh.
Not sure what
In
happened
between
there.
the net, Alexis Daimling. It happens. Number 1, Morgan Kuhnmensch serving for LCC.
We got Courier with the set and Granacci. Oh,
Oh,
nice
nice.
block there by number 15, Janelle Drefts.
But we get the point
got
because
a
they blocked
substitute.
it out. They need to turn their blocks in a little bit more.
We got a substitution now. We got Natasha Alden into the game for the serve. It's a good looking serve. LCC with
Good
probably
hit.
the best hit so far of the game. But Hazard plays it out. And that one's out of bounds.
One thing about Jenny is her sets are really consistent. She just looks comfortable out there on the court. Number 15 is LCC setter. She's doing all right tonight. A little shaky at first, but
Number
she's
7 with
got
a
it.
good looking hit there. That was Liz Watson. O'Connor just couldn't handle that one.
Got a pretty nice crowd tonight.
Yeah, there's a lot of Hazard students out there. Come out to support the team.
More will show up later, but
Now we got number 7, Liz Watson.
ooh,
with the serve.
O'Connor. Back set by O'Connor. That was out. Lucky shot for Hazlitt. We just barely got that one over.
Now we got Megan Granaccio with the serve. That's a good save right there by Janelle Dress. Oh,
Ooh.
Spitzley with that one. Now we got Nyberg with a nice little tip shot. Oh, LCC keeps it alive, but they're going to call that a lift. And Dress She seems a little upset about the call, but it goes has its way, and we have the lead 18-8 here.
Oh,
Nice set, but just got it over, and Natasha Alden made a good diving effort, but just couldn't get there on time.
side out for LCC. It's number 3, Tamara Selleck serving. Ooh, just barely made it. What a let. That was a lucky shot. Tamara Selleck once again. O'Connor,
Courier.
she's having a rough night here.
Courier with a good save there, though.
Oh,
That looked to be going out of bounds, but O'Connor just felt like she had to go for that one because it was coming right at her.
no, I think that would have been in. Sometimes those drop pretty quick.
Yeah, it would have been close.
She just needs to move her feet, get around the ball a little bit more. Selleck serving.
Here we go. Courier with a good set. Dimeling just throws
Nice
it down.
J by Dimeling. Nice. Dimeling serving now.
Sadia Oluwafi checks back into the game.
She was the first server of the game. She had a nice round.
Number 10 right there just hits it over. And Courier hits it right back over to her.
It was great left hand hit.
A save there by Dimeling. Looked a little out of position there. Oh,
Nice.
Hadia just reaches over and throws it down.
There's no getting away from Hadia's tips and blocks. When she gets it, she is on.
She's just so dominant with that height.
Timeout by LCC. Hazlitt, her Coach McCann's looking pretty confident.
Yeah, and over there on the LCC side, it's not looking too good there. They're down 20-11.
Players look a little disoriented. The coach obviously has something to say.
There's McCann telling her troops what to do.
Hazlitt's ready to take the floor.
There's a look at me
Sweet.
and Alexa.
Hello, Hazlitt. LCC getting ready to come back into the game. Wonder if they'll take it back at all.
Timeout comes to an end, and Hazlitt's got the serve up 20-11.
Dimeling. I think, though, that if LCC brings it back, Hazlitt will start to play to their full potential.
Oh,
Which is not this.
she's got to bump that one over. Courier sets it up to a Nyberg. She hits it and just ricochets off one of the LCC players' hands. And another point for Hazlitt.
Our ball girls are doing their job. Ooh, yeah. Hadia is a brick wall up there.
As you saw, Janelle Dreffs tried to hit it over, but Hadia was just not having it.
I think they might eventually get it and maybe possibly get one over. Save one.
There's a hit by Spitzley.
Ooh.
Just got away from us there.
Nice hustle by Hazlitt. Way to try and recover. Libero and O'Connor is back in. See if she got her game on. She can do it.
We got the set of Dreffs serve there.
Ooh, shank by
Tasha Alden
Tasha.
just gets it. Oh, we
Close.
just didn't quite make it over that net, but it was a good effort by O'Connor there.
Setter Janelle Dreffs. Serving.
Here we go.
Ooh,
Hadia just throws it
Hadia.
down so powerful.
Look at that approach.
It's
She was just
unstoppable.
on that ball.
You see Brianna Wackowitz checks back in for some more height up front.
Jenny Courier serving. Hazlitt setter.
Number 7, Liz Watson, just could not handle that serve by Courier there. One more point and this game's over.
Best out of 5 here. Looks like Hazlitt's gonna take the first. Courier serving for the last point, push one. Tip,
Tip it. Connor just couldn't get there in time.
That was a pretty good fake. It did look like she was about to hit it, but mine has changed. It's because our blockers are so good. They're just scared.
We got Spitzley with the serve here. Courier with the set, and Hadia just throws it down again.
Once again, look at that. That was almost right on the 10-foot line. She just dominates when she gets up. Nice job by Hazlitt.
Hazlitt takes game 1 here, 25-14. It's a pretty dominant game there by Hazlitt. LCC better shape up if they want to have anything to do with these next few games.
Yeah, I know, but like I said earlier, I think Hazlitt even could do better. I mean, I've seen them play to their full potential, and they've got a pretty good thing going for them. But this tournament last weekend, they took 4th place. I heard they had some pretty shaky games. I wasn't there myself, but
we got a 2.5-minute break here before the second game, so the players can get warmed up.
all right, well, it's March 1st. March is a good month.
I have actually,
Almost spring.
I actually have a We got the Hazlitt varsity cheer team actually making their first appearance at States. I actually have a few good friends on the team. It's the captains, Nicole DeMarco and Alexis Vohakis. They're pretty pumped about that. They're making their way to States on Saturday. I'm not quite sure where it's at, but I know it's bright and early in the morning. We also got a few swimmers from Hazlitt that made it to States. That'll be taking place sometime this weekend.
Yeah, I know. Last year the swim team, it was the first for Hazlitt. The swim team has never been spectacular, and we just dominated last year. And basketball playoffs, last game was last night against
Brandon.
And we dominated, so we're going to do pretty good this year once again, like last year to Breslin.
Hopefully we'll be back for a second chance, and maybe we can take home that state championship that we've been just hoping to get.
Yeah, we got everyone back on the floor again, getting ready for the second game tonight.
Looks like LCC's going to start off with the serve here. We got number 15, Janelle Dress.
Their setter. She wasn't doing too hot the first game, but
we got a late substitution there. Here we go. Connor with the set. Dia
just rolls it over.
There's a
Pretty
good looking
good hit.
That was Watson with the hit and just bounced off Hadia's arms and went right out of bounds. Not much you can do about that, though.
This is Hadia's first, not really failed block of the night, but they. Ooh.
Nyberg just wasn't sure what to do with that one.
Those serves sometimes. The serve receive, if you set those serves, they get pretty hard and a little unpredictable. Ooh.
Hadia just rails it back over. Has his first point of the game.
She really thinks before she hits those balls. She knows exactly where to put it. It's almost as like she can envision the court before she hits it.
Just think about some of these Hazlitt players. They just have such great court vision from all the other sports they play, too.
Courier, great serve.
She just rolls it over.
Those setters have strong arms.
Hadia, wow, that's surprising to see. Hadia hits it into the net, but it's all good for now. So LCC's got the serve. That's Watson with her first serve.
3-1. Pretty nice. O'Connor, nice serve receive.
Set up Hadia, and that's just barely out.
She tried to get on that line. That's LCC's weak spot tonight, but just hit it out.
But they're looking a little better the second game. They actually got the lead 4-1. That's the first time they've had the lead all game. Rakowitz hits it, and just number 4, Huber, just wasn't sure what to do on that one. Just came right at her face.
They struggled for it, though. They really tried. Got number 6, Kelly Nyberg, serving for Hazlitt. Nice strong serve over.
Huber just hits it over, and Granaccia plays it off well as O'Connor sets it up back to Granaccia. It's a beautiful placement there, on Granaccia's part.
Right back there on that line, LCC's weak spot, that general area right on the left side up by the 10-foot line.
Nyberg with her second serve here as Hazlitt's down 2-4. Check that, 3-4.
That was out. That was a good call by LCC's libero.
We got a few substitutions here, number 6 and number 3 for LCC. Number 6, Holly Hines with the serve coming up.
We haven't seen her much.
Seems to be her
tonight.
first action so far, actually.
Oh. Wants another try there. All right, pretty nice serve.
Courier sets it up, and Granaccia hits it over.
Ooh,
Offerhand.
Granaccia.
Good hustle
Ooh.
there by number 6. Oh, number 15, Drex, just barely gets it over. Granaccia sets it back up, and that's out.
LCC's really scrappy. They're just getting everything up by a lucky shot.
Yeah, but that was just pure hustle on Jeff's part. She just hit that one
was.
right over.
Got Holly Hines serving again. Another good serve.
Courier back to Hadia. She just
Hadia,
tips it over, but that
ooh.
was unexpected. Drex with the dive there.
Roll shot over. Granaccia out trying to get that spot on LCC.
Looks like we got a timeout. Hazlitt. Coach McCann looks a little upset with her team, but we're only down by 4, and we're not out of this one yet, by all means.
Looks like she's telling the players about their hitting, how to get those in. That's a good spot, though. I mean, they're open every time right there. But sometimes they just overshoot it, and it goes out. All right, ready to get back in the game.
Now we got the LCC parents starting their chant, which probably won't last for too long because Hazlitt will take the lead back. We got Hines with her
LCC
serve.
looks a little more confident.
Yeah, the coach must have got him riled up after that first game.
Well, they're up now, so.
Courier called that a lift on Courier. There's not much she could have done about that, though. It was over her head, and she just had to make the best effort she could.
She jump sets a lot, so sometimes her sets are misinterpreted as lifts. Another good serve.
Courier sets it up back to Granaccia, and she off the net there. Courier sets it up, and Brianna hits it over back. Just a great block there.
LCC's
Hadia throws
getting
it
those
down.
blocks.
The LCC player just could not get there in time. Hadia just has such leaping ability.
Their mid, Tamara Selleck, number 3. She's getting a lot of the blocks now. They're doing pretty good.
There's a good serve there.
Shank by their libero, number 4. That's Megan Huber.
Hadia is ready to set it or serve up again. She's been practicing a lot on that serve.
Nice hard serve.
There's a great ace by Hadia. Number 9,
Marnie
Spitzley just could not get there in time. Hazlitt's only down by 2 now, so we're getting pretty back in this game.
Nice strong serve by Hadia.
Jeff sets it up, and
They get over the block.
Granaccia with the tip there, barely out, probably about 2 inches out of past
That was a good
line.
call. They're really getting the open spots tonight. Number 1, Morgan Kuhnwench is serving. Shank by O'Connor.
Just a miss hit there, just bounced off her arm, just went the wrong direction. We got Kuhnemer with their second
Still
serve.
down.
There's a better effort by O'Connor. Courier with the back set. Rakowitz kill. Drafts with the save. There's a nice,
Ooh,
strong
nice
looking
shake.
hit. Strong hit by Daimling.
That went right off her hands, out.
Alden checks back in for the serve. Seems to be one of the strong servers on the team.
She may be little, but she is strong. She's got some power behind her.
There's out. Miss hit by Lansing Catholic.
Attempted J. Those can be hard sometimes, because you have to go in so fast by the side. Tasha serving, nice spot.
Courier saves that one off the net. That one was out by a hair.
That was a great effort by Courier, though.
We got Spitzley with the serve. Off of Granaccia, the set with Nyberg, and Courier just tips it over. Nice spot there. Number
Nice call.
7, Watson, tried to make the diving save, just couldn't get there in time, though.
Volleyball is such a mind game. Those tips that you can't predict this stuff. And it's just phasing LCC right now.
Selleck with the hit there.
Nice J by Selleck.
Almost looked like O'Connor wanted to catch that. It's probably from her softball skills.
She's got softball skills, though. Tonight, both Libras aren't doing their best.
Looks to be like number 15, Abby Wood, makes her first appearance into the game for the Vikings. That's out. Good call by Wood and Alden in the back. We got Daimling up for the serve.
Nice easy side out. Daimling's gotten all of her serves.
Drafts with the set there and just blocked by Adia. Here comes, oh, thought we were gonna have 2 in a row. Daimling just didn't quite know how to hit that one over.
Tried to back row it, but she's a true front row player.
We got Drafts with the
Setter.
serve. Nice save there by Abby Wood. And LCC just tips it over. We just weren't expecting that. That was only on 2. We were expecting the bump set spike there. It didn't happen.
Abby Wood just went in, and Megan Granaccia, she came out for her.
Looks like that might have been Courier's ball, but she was trying to communicate with the team. It looked like a quick serve there on Dreff's part, but Hazlitt's
serving
down
again.
15 to 10.
Shank right off Megan Granaccia's arm.
Looks to seem like Hazlitt's having some trouble down the back court with their communication. Looks like the players just aren't sure who's going to be going for it or not.
Yeah, I think they're getting a little psyched out by the fact that we're down, and we have been down for the whole game, but we've got 4 more games, including this one, so McCann's she really knows what to say. She always has something to say, no matter how good we're doing.
Here's a look at the LCC coach. She seems to be a little more happy after
More confident.
Yeah, a little more confident after that first loss. Now they're up 16 to 10 on Hazlitt.
More relaxed. All right, LCC's ready.
We got Dreffs with the serve coming up here. Hazlitt gets back on the court.
Looks like we need to take a breather and get our bearings and start talking back there.
We got Courier with the set. Adia
just
tosses that
slams
one.
it.
Adia back again. Looks like Coomer just wants to hit that one over. Nyberg just rails it back down. And it's like the LCC players make a good effort towards it. Just couldn't get there on time, though.
Looks like McCann really got her point across. And Hazlitt has started out a new team. Looks like they're coming back.
Courier
Jenny
with the serve.
Courier. Great serve.
Jeffer sets it up to Kumar, and Padilla blocks that one down, but seems to go out of bounds. That had to have been close out there on that line.
That was a great block, but we just need to turn our hands in. Got the ball in the middle of the court.
We got Watson coming up for the serve for LCC.
O'Connor got that serve receive pretty well.
Here's-
She's been struggling with her sets.
Number 8 tips it over for LCC, and Hazlitt's going to set it up.
Iberg.
Hadia's at that height. They're going to call that over on Hadia. She seemed to be over by a little bit, but no contact with the net.
I'm not sure what to make of that call. Yeah, Hadia was over, but then again, you're supposed to be, and I didn't see any type of carry in that block.
Watson with her serve.
O'Connor, good service receive.
Granacci with a nice looking hit there. Dreffer with a nice set.
They got that block in, that's for sure.
Rakowicz makes a save. And
nice tip. Hadia just slams it down.
There's not much you can say about that. She's just so dominant with those kills.
She gets so high over the net. She can just put it anywhere she wants to with so much power. It's hard to predict where the ball is going. Nyberg with the serve for Hazlitt. Nice serve.
Looks like Courier's about to set it up back to Hadia, and she tips it over. That's unexpected. LCC
Nice
team just was not expecting that out of Hadia, but it's just good thinking by her. We got Nyberg with the serve here.
Hazlitt's been very consistent on their serves tonight. Tip.
Granaccia. That's powerful. That was powerful.
Just dominates.
That took number 4, Megan Huber, off her feet. It looks like Lansing Catholic wants to take a timeout because Hazlitt's getting back in this game. They're only down 4 now.
We're getting back up, but we still got quite a ways to go, 4 points. But I think we're taking it back pretty well, getting our game back together.
As you can see, Coach McCann there seems to be a little more calm. She's probably more happy with her team now that they're back in this, using their heads, communicating.
We picked up the aggression and the intensity. Nyberg and Granaccia, they just have so much power. Hadia's got the ups and the power, but for their height, Granaccia and Megan, they get over and they really slam it. They just use their whole bodies into those hits. As you see, the last hit, Granaccia, she just nailed that.
And Nyberg with the serve. He hits it back over. That was not a smart play on Granaccia's part. She should have set that one up. But she throws it down again.
That power again.
LC just seems to not be able to get there on time.
Well, earlier, they were getting their points on all of our hits going out and our blocks going out. They're just our mistakes. I mean, LCC, I don't think they have anything on us tonight.
Connor with the save there, and Granaccia is going to hit that one back over.
Nice adjustment.
Drefts just tips it over. And Rakowicz with a nice little hit off the net there, but we'll take it. We'll take points.
All right, Nyberg serving again. This is her 4th, 5th serve. Nice serve.
That's a strong looking hit there by number 10, Taylor Maley. Actually, that seems to be the first hit of the game for her. She checks out of the game now. Number 6, Holly Hines is back in the game for the serve.
She served twice earlier, pretty good. Not very strong, but it gets over.
Courier with a nice set right there, and Hadia.
That
dominant. That's just dominant on her part.
LCC just does not know what is happening when Hadia hits the ball.
Hadia just floats up in the air and just has such strength in the upper arms. She just throws it down.
University of Louisville, Kentucky is going to be pretty eager to get their hands on Hadia, that's for sure.
There's a missed serve on Hadia.
Hadia's first missed serve of the game.
She seems pretty upset about that as O'Connor checks back in. We got number 1, Morgan Kunemer with the serve. Courier sets it up to Rakowicz. She's a pretty good player for Hazlitt. I guess they called that line.
Rakowicz the right side. Yeah, she's
Actually,
She's
that
pretty
was out.
strong, even though you don't see the right hits hit much, but
Tasha Alden with the serve here. Draft sets it up. They just LC tips it over, and Hazlitt's expecting more out of them with the hit, but it's good thinking on their part, because we're expecting the hit, and they're just going to tip it over our heads.
they just faked us out right there. But that happens, and we just need to cover.
There's a strong serve.
O'Connor, she really tried to get it up, but she just wasn't around the ball all the way.
Spitzer with a very strong serve, but she goes for her second attempt here. Ganachia with the
nice
hit
strong
there.
approach by Ganachia.
Drafts tips it over.
She's
I don't know
got
why she
power.
didn't set that up. Daimling. Oh, they're going to call that one out. That was close down there in the corner.
That looked a little into me. I don't know. But that was well placed. Know their intentions.
Hazlitt's down 5 now. And LC only needs 2 more points to win this one. Drafts with a nice long set.
O'Connor.
Oh, nice save.
That was a good save attempt by Tasha Alden, but it just didn't make it by about a couple feet.
Oh, she seems to be hurt. Actually, I think that's
Ooh,
Kelly
Nyberg. It
Nyberg.
looks like, oh, she dove and she just landed right on her hip.
It's going to be a strong loss for Hazlitt. She's one of their more dominant players. She looks to be bleeding. Her face must have hit the ground on that dive.
It wasn't her hip, it was her face.
Looks like McCain's tending
She
to
really
her.
tried it, her nose or her mouth or something. That's tough. LCCs, they just...
As you can hear, the Hazlitt gym quiets down as the injury.
Hazlitt's trying to figure out what's going on here. The players probably going over what happened. Looks like she is bleeding. Hope for the best. She's a great player. She's a very strong player.
It's just such good effort by her, but sad to see her go down like that.
Yeah, sometimes girls and their hips, when you dive, your hip bone just slams into the ground, but it looks like this wasn't the case.
You see the Hazlitt bench there. They're all worried on Nyberg's part.
I don't know what that is.
Some of the fans out there at Hazlitt, everyone just seems to be worried about Nyberg. As you see Wood there.
Abby Wood, Jr.
Everyone's a little shaken up by this injury here.
Just wait to see what's going on. Hadia.
Hadia seems to be crying. I'm not quite sure
Alexis
what that's
Stemley.
about. Dumont seems to be attending to her there. Well, we just got the timeout of the
Got all the
injury.
coaches, everyone. Sophomore Anna Wellmeyer, her dad, doctor, is over there checking out Nyberg right now. Well, we got one more point for LCH to come back and make the games 1-for-1. 3 left.
And you know, it's just really sad to see Nyberg go down. It's her senior year. It possibly could be her last game. But
Hopefully not. It looks like, I don't know, something to her nose because got some Band-Aids going on.
some scissors, a bunch of action going on down there. She's just laid over.
Oh, they're patting at her head.
She might be,
Wow. It looks like we've got a head injury.
could be a possible concussion.
We'll be right back after the short break. Tell you how Kelly Nyberg's doing then. All right, we're back with the Hazlitt LCC game. Nyberg looks like she had a little head injury right above the right eyebrow.
There's a
She
live shot of her. Looks like she might have got maybe a little butterfly stitch above that eye.
She looks like she's doing all right now, but man, it looked bad.
Maybe it's her arm too. She might have gotten multiple injuries on that dive. It was good effort.
That was a pretty violent dive right there, just cleaning up the area over by where she fell. But Hazlitt's got their huddle ready to get back in the game and play, fight for that last point.
As you see, LCC's only got one more point to go, and they'll take this game, and now the series will be tied up at 1 apiece.
3 more games. Hazlitt still got a really fair chance to go in. Lexus Dumont is in now.
She must have been the sub for Nyberg. She's a young sophomore.
She's a right side. She made varsity this year. She wasn't moved up from JV, but she makes her appearances. She does pretty well. She has her good games. She's got her bad games.
We got number 9, Spitzley, with the serve here, and Hazlitt keeps it alive as Ganache just hits it over. We got Giraffe setting it up there.
Nice
They
tip,
tip it over.
unpredictable.
They tip it over for the win. And Tasha Alden tries to make a diving save.
Well, that's what that covering is for. You know, sometimes you can't predict what happens, but with those left side hits, I mean, it's so unpredictable. It could go off the block, anything. So the right side on the other team just needs to go back and cover behind the block and make sure they get what they need to get.
Now this next game is pretty big, so to see whoever will be up in the series 2-1 will have the advantage going into the next couple games.
Well, this year they have that new best out of 5 policy, which isn't like previous years. I think they might have been doing it last year, but it's not very familiar. Well, off season this year, there's the Hazlitt Volleyball Camp, which is in the summer, and Hazlitt has their team camp at MSU, which is like the football players. They go to camp, you know, every varsity team, just to start the season, get some bonding going on. The girls in school, well, every girls team's got drama on it. With girls comes drama, but they do a good job at keeping that away. The coaches, they try and communicate, lots of team bonding. Nyberg is over there drinking some water, talking to the doctor. But it looks like she's doing pretty good. She's sitting up, she's talking, she's drinking some water. LCC's getting ready. They look a lot more confident, more sure of themselves. We'll see how it goes.
We're just about to start game 3 here. Hazlitt looks pretty pumped. They really want this win.
I think they're going in this doing it for Kelly Nyberg. Injured, that was really unfortunate. All right, we're getting ready to start. Hazlitt's got their first serve. Alexis Steimling. She's going full right now. She hasn't missed a serve yet. She's got a strong arm on her. She plays middle. She's a front row.
Not too sure what we're waiting for here, but Diamond's ready to serve.
The refs. All right, let's go.
There we go. Giraffe sets it up. Off the net.
Ooh, nice
save.
read by Tasha.
Dumont with a powerful hit there. That's the first hit I've seen on her.
But that was a good hit. Sometimes she gets a little nervous when she first goes in, but it looks like she's got her confidence way up. The first hit really matters in the way the volleyball
Giraffe with
plays.
a nice save there. Dia just blocks that one down, says nope, not tonight. Diamling with her third serve.
She just serves it over like it's nothing.
Jeff sets it up. Oh, just bounces off
Shank
Courier's
off
arms.
Jenny. That's right, that was a little hard to predict. I think she should have let the back row taken it, but it was really quick.
O'Connor checks back in for Hazlitt. And Jeff's the setter with the serve. Short. Not going to make it over. Now Rakowitz checks back in for some more height. Courier with the serve coming up here.
Those setters, they've got strong arms.
The tip, Hazlitt denies it. Giraffes with a nice vision over there. Tips it back over in the corner where no one's at.
A lot of times it's hard for the Libros to get back to the corner because the way our defense is run, the Libros, which are the Libros on the different colored shirts, they have the whole entire back row for themselves on those balls. Nice tough serve.
Courier sets it up to Garnaccia.
Back row hit by
There's a nice
Garnaccia.
hit.
Just dominates.
Diving effort by Watson. It's a good
Dumont,
attempt.
first serve of the game. Let's see how this goes. Volleyball such a mind game. Great serve.
Good-looking
Nice
serve
spin on
there.
that.
That's Spixley who just hits it over. It's Courier's about to set it up to Adia. Throws it down. Not much you can do on that. She's just so dominant with that kill.
Adia, she makes it look so easy. Just her height.
Dumont with her serve. Ref sets it up. Blocked by Hadia. There you see Kelly Nyberg. Looks to be maybe a sprained arm or wrist or something in that area. They're putting some ice on it.
Doesn't look like she's going to get back in the game. All right. Hit.
Blocked by Rakowitz. Hazlitt just got that height up front. They're just denying everything that LCC is trying to get over. It looks to seems like LCC's taking another timeout here.
Coach McCann over there, she looks really confident now, not so nervous. I think everyone's still a little shaken by Kelly and the fact that she's not going to be playing this game. All right, Hazlitt's getting ready to get back in. Got a huddle in the middle, a little talk amongst the players. Coach Pringle there.
There she is
and then
again.
Dr. Wellmeyer by Kelly Nyberg. Got 2 ice packs now, definitely, yep.
Yep, she definitely seemed to have multiple injuries on that with the head and the arm. As Dumont.
Nice hustle though, she's a tough kid.
Serve coming up.
This is one of Dumont's best games.
LC just hits it over. Courier sets it up.
Nice save by Dumont.
Rakowitz.
She's doing really great too.
Just a miss hit.
It's just an all-around good game for a lot of people. I mean, nobody's really having too much of an off night.
Dumont with another serve coming up here as Hazlitt leads 8-2.
Strong serve.
Jeff sets it up. We're going to call that a lift.
Lift by LCC. Their setter seems to be getting a lot of lifts. I mean,
sometimes that just happens, though. You just try to set it so good, it just falls back in your hands, and they call that a lift.
yeah, but the setter, she's the
tip.
one that practices these things.
Courier with a
All
nice
right.
set there.
Ooh,
Ganacci
Ganacci, a
tips
nice
it over.
decision, nice fake. Didn't see that one coming at all, but Hadia just denies their tip.
It's like LC's not too strong of a hitting team. They just like to tip it over most of the time.
Well, with our blockers, I mean, would you try and
Yeah,
hit?
that's true.
I'd be a little scared. Nice off the net.
Dumont, the
Ooh.
save. Rakowitz just could not get there, but it's good
Nice
save
hustle.
there.
Nice hustle by Dumont. That's tough for Rakowitz. All right, we got LCH serving.
I guess they recently changed from Lansing Catholic Central just to Lansing Catholic. They dropped the Central. Number 6, Hines with the serve coming up. She hits it right into the net, and it's not going to make it over.
You can kind of tell, though, from her previous serves that she was bound to hit it in the net sometime. I think there was I'm not sure who it was. It might have been her. She had a missed serve earlier also.
Now we got Hadia with the serve for Hazlitt. There's a nice, strong ace by Hadia. She seemed to be pretty upset with her last serve that didn't make it over. So now she just brings it back with that powerful serve.
LC's back row, they're not getting down like they should be. They do to begin with, but that last shank, they were just standing up.
Draft sets it up. There's another tip by LC, and O'Connor just couldn't get there in time.
Just faked out O'Connor. Now, just to let y'all know a little bit about Libros, the different colored shirts is they're not allowed to serve and they're not allowed to hit in front of the 10-foot line. Well,
Really?
no back row is, but Libros have
Ganaccia.
strict rules.
There's a save by LC, but it goes out of bounds in Hazlitt's favor. It's like Alden checks back in for the serve.
Tasha really strong player.
See, they're just going to have to hit it back over. They're not setting it up strong.
Hadia.
Courier with a nice cross-court set.
Garnaccia out. Strong but out. That looked as though it went over the blocker's hands, but I guess not.
Number 9, Spitzley with the serve. Garnaccia setting
at
up
it
for the
again.
hit.
Got blocked by LC.
Draft setting it back up, and LC actually tips. Nice
Ooh,
save by
Hadia
Hadia there. O'Connor with a second good save, and Tasha just tips it back over. Another tip by Giraffe. LC just seems to be a tipping team.
The middle's sometimes hard to predict and with communication. Time out, Hazlitt.
Time out, Hazlitt, as they are.
Looks like we're getting mixed up in our back row again. It's 6-12
Hazlitt.
now. So it looks like we're doing pretty good, but Hadia, I mean, for being such a strong front row player, you'd think she'd be a little bit more weak in the back row, but apparently that's not the case. She's just all around. Her movement's just phenomenal.
Alexa, as you know, I actually get the chance to play with some of these girls in volleyball class, like Garnaccia, Daimling, and Tasha Alden. They're all pretty strong players for this Hazlitt varsity team, and they really show it in that class. That they're all A players and leaders for their team.
The volleyball class, I mean, that's got to be some great practice.
Oh, yeah, it gets real competitive with all those guys in there, strong hitters. And
about that Hazlitt guys volleyball team.
Yeah. Garnaccia with the little roll shot over there. As Watson hits
LC
it over.
out. That was really close. They're getting some pretty good hits. Number 7, Liz Watson. She's small. She's a little shaky in other positions, but she's got a strong hit.
Garnaccia with the serve, and Dress tips it over once again.
Our empty spots are on that right side. Our whole line is open.
Dress tips it over Natasha Alden's team. She seems to be one of the shorter people on this Hazlitt team, but it's all right. Height's not everything.
She's still a key player,
Hadia
most definitely.
Just shanks off her arm, and Hazlitt players just couldn't get there. It was into the stands, actually.
Uh-oh, looks like I'm going to jinx Hadia, but Hadia is going out, and Anna O'Connor is taking her place, libero.
You got Selleck with the serve coming up here.
Strong serve. Dumont.
Garnaccia with the set to back to Dumont. She just hits it over.
Good decision by Dumont. That's a little tough. That was really close to the net. Good hit.
That was Watson with a nice looking hit there for LCC.
It looked like back in that front row it was saved, but then there was no other effort to bring it over the net. And that wasn't hopeless either. Nice strong serve.
Courier setting it up to Daimling, and she tosses that one down pretty strongly.
She's strong.
Dreff saves it and hits it back over. Courier with another good set there, and Dumont tips it over.
Good decision by Dumont. Nice read by Tasha.
Dumont with a strong looking hit there, and number 9, Spitzley, just could not get there in time as Dumont threw that one down pretty powerfully.
The speed in this game is starting to pick up here. It goes a little slow.
We got Daimling with the serve. Jeff sets that one back up. Off of Hadia's arms and just drops to the ground.
Looks like their block wasn't closed. Sometimes when the outside hitter in the middle, when their block isn't, when their hands aren't close enough together, it just goes in between and shanks off their own arms, which is hard to save by our
serve goes out of bounds there.
Substitution.
Courier with the serve for Hazlitt. As Hazlitt leads 15-10. There's another tip on LCC. Courier sets it up to Rakowitz.
Nice right side hit by Rakowitz.
Tip, denied.
Nice. Rakowitz and Hadia are just unstoppable tonight.
Yeah, they are two powerful players up front there for Hazlitt.
Yeah.
Another serve there by Courier. It's a pretty good one. LC tips it back over, and Courier sets it up to Hadia.
Nice roll shot. Ooh, we are in the net.
I guess they're going to call net on Hazlitt there. I'm not sure why, but it's all right.
Point for LC. Not sure who is in the net. Number 7 serving Liz Watson. She just recently missed a serve, so she's kind of got the pressure.
Paired, nice looking set there as Rakowitz tossed that one down with authority. Number 4, Huber just couldn't reach it. We got Dumont coming up with another serve for Hazlitt.
Really strong game for her.
Yeah, it's probably one of her better games of the year. Out of bounds.
I just got to hit the ball.
Came right towards us.
Might have been a life or death situation.
Dumont with another serve as Hazlitt leads 18-11. Huber hits that one over.
Got a serve receive that one
just
over.
hits that one over.
Ooh,
Nice looking tip there for Hadia. I don't know what they're calling.
Hadia in the net.
They're going to call it a net. I did not see
anything.
net.
The net didn't even move.
Sometimes Hadia just doesn't get the breaks. They just call everything on her, even though, as you saw there, it didn't seem like she touched the net.
It might look like she does sometimes just because she's such a tall player.
Hines seems to not be one of the strong servers for LCC. The serve into the net.
Oh, into the net. Looks like it was almost a let serve. Hit the net, but
checks
gone
back
over.
in.
Hadia serving. Got those strong serves by Hadia.
Oh, into the net. She's not going to be happy about that, but it's all right because she's just a strong player all around. She's just got to work on that a little more. So Connor checks back in.
Number 1, Morgan.
Coomer. Courier tries to block that. Nice save by Rakowitz as Diamond hits it back over. Another tip shot there
Nice
by
Dumont.
Diamond.
Really nice A by Diamling.
As you see Natasha Alden checking back into the game, probably for the serve. Oh, looks like the refs are going to call something.
Little complication by the refs. The communication on Hazlitt's team is really picking up. Without communication, a volleyball team is nothing. It's really easy to mess up, run into each other.
Looks like
You don't know what hits you're hitting.
Looks like the refs are having some sort of discrepancy here. Not sure what they're calling here. Looks like they're going to call the line refs over to discuss one of the calls.
It's all right. McCann's trying to figure out what's going on, probably. Maybe she knows. Talking to the players right now. I don't know if anyone knows what's going on.
There's a lot of confusion here. These refs are really slowing down the gameplay here.
Hazlitt is up by 7 right now, which is good. It looks like they might take the second or third game, which leaves 1 more to win before this is over. Hazlitt's starting to play to their full potential now. Tasha goes in, sits down. Looks like Hazlitt's pretty relaxed, pretty confident.
It seems like these players are a little antsy to get playing again, as these refs are just taking forever to figure out whatever they're trying to figure out.
I didn't see anything. There shouldn't have been any complication. I think refs need these little headsets sometimes because they just, I don't know. Too many refs adds more complication. Coach McCann trying to figure out what's going on.
She looks a little upset with these refs just taking forever. There's a shot at the injured Kelly Nyberg.
Looks like she's doing. She's pretty calm now. Her ice packs are nowhere in sight, which is a good sign.
Still got that sling
All right.
on, though.
Looks like it's Hazlitt's ball. Not sure what this all was about. All right.
This gameplay is really slow here. These refs are slowing down this game as Alden checks back in the game.
The game was so intense, but I think just the refs interruption kind of.
Yeah, they might have screwed up Hazlitt's momentum there. Hazlitt seems to be doing pretty well.
Tasha, nice strong serve.
Ref sets it up. Watson
in.
Gonna call that one in.
That was a close one. That was in, though, by maybe a foot. Hadia just didn't know what was going on back there.
We got Spitzley with the serve here. To Adia.
Dia gets this one.
Carrier sets it up to
Nice.
Daimling and right into the net.
A by Daimling. A's are hard because they're so close to the net. What A's are is that it's a middle hit that's really, really low, where the setter just puts the ball in their hands.
There's a miss bump by Hadia. It goes out into be Hazlitt bench.
She's 1 for 3 right now, I think. I don't know. It's looking a little shaky, but we're still up by 4. It's all
She'll
good.
pick up her play and she'll be playing well. I have faith in Hadia. There's a nice set there by Hadia.
Nice tip. All right, looks like
Carrier
she's got
tips
it back.
over. Off of
Little
Tasha's
shank off
arm and into the
Tasha.
stands.
Out, point for LC, timeout Hazlitt.
Now, after the refs had their little discussion, the momentum seemed to change into LCC's favor.
LCC looks way too confident. This isn't right. Hazlitt just can. She knows exactly what she wants them to do, and they're just not doing it right now. And 3 points isn't that much for a volleyball game with let serves. All right, let's get this game going. Hopefully that break changed it back the other way. Hazlitt's student section looks like they're eager for Hazlitt to win this game. Number 9, Spitzley serving for LC. Tasha barely gets that. O'Connor hits it. Nice back row hit. She was behind the 10-foot.
Sets it up to Granaccia.
Nice strong approach by Granaccia.
What's the call
That
here?
really had momentum. 2 hits by, looks like their libero there. Got the call on her.
Granaccia.
Fumbling a little
serve
with
it
the
up
ball.
there. Giraffe sets it up with a back set.
Tip. Nice by Granaccia. That was in. That was a lucky shot, but what a good hustle. Padilla goes back in. O'Connor comes here.
Good
comes out to the
effort.
court. Timeout, LC.
Timeout, right in the middle of the serve. They probably got that one off right before, though.
Sometimes coaches just call timeouts. If a team's getting a lot of aces in a row, they'll call a timeout just to break the serve, and
Ice
it
them a
really
little bit.
works because volleyball is really a mental game. It doesn't take a lot to totally screw up a volleyball game. The best team could lose to the worst team, I mean.
That's kind of like football when they try to ice the kicker for a field goal. Try to ice him a little bit, get into his head, make him try to miss.
Yeah, it's really mental, but I think volleyball is more than anything.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know though, I haven't played football myself.
Granaccia is getting ready to serve it up here.
Getting ready to win this game, push 3. Nice serve.
Jeff save there.
Nice tip in the middle.
Krager sets it up. Nice.
She really got that one down.
Nice spot there on Dumont's part. She's got the good court vision as a young sophomore. She's having a great game tonight. Granaccia serves it up again. Jeff with a set across court.
O'Connor, nice serve receive. Lift by Jenny.
These refs are calling some iffy calls here. I'm just not sure about all
Well, no,
these.
Jake, that was a lift. If you saw that set, she took the ball behind her head with her hands, which is illegal.
Did not know that.
No, you do. Shanked off of Tasha. Really, just two more points. It's in times like these when you think the game is over, but it just psychs you out and everything just
LCC
goes
seems
the
to
wrong
get a little bit
direction.
more back into this game.
Dumont, great game.
Dumont's the tip
Nice
there.
decision.
Nice tip by Dumont as it deflected off of one of the
That's
LCC players'
Her
hands.
second point out of these 4 points.
this little run here for Hazlitt as they need one more point for the
Definitely.
victory. It's probably about to happen right here. Yep.
Padilla just denies them.
Block from Padilla for the game. And Hazlitt takes the victory, and Hazlitt is now up 2-1.
We're going now into our 4th game with Hazlitt winning 2 games and LC with 1 game. We'll see how this one goes. It's a little bit back and forth right now. We said Alexis Dumont is having a great game because she's a sophomore this year, and she was the only sophomore in varsity. And so she, naturally being the only sophomore, didn't get too much playing time, except versus the teams that were basically Hazlitt with a sure victory. And what happens with Dumont is if she takes a hit and she misses it, it phases her out and it makes her not focus, and it just kind of screws her up for the rest of the game. So she started this one off really nicely, and it looks like she's going to be playing a lot now, probably for the rest of the game. And for Kelly Nyberg, hope the best for her. Maybe her arm will be okay and she'll be able to play on Friday. Not sure though. It's looking a little iffy. There's Nyberg. McCann talking. Just kind of wandering around, everyone getting pumped up for the second game. 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, as I see here on the roster, Alexis Dumont seems to be the only hitter on the team that's a right and a left hitter. Everyone else usually just has a right or a left, but that's pretty versatile for her as a young sophomore. She should be good for this Hazlitt team later on in years to come.
Elsie's ready to go. I think Lexus Demling is also another senior on the team going to a college, community college, I'm pretty sure. I'm not exactly sure which one, but getting ready to go here. McCann's putting in her last word with a minute to go.
LCC is already on the court. They're ready to go, but Hazlitt's just taking their time and talking it up over there on the sideline.
LC looks pretty confident. They came out kind of early, don't you think? Don't know if you heard that, but the winner of this game will be playing on Friday. Again, in the next, this is district, so what would the next game be? District's number 2.
Regionals, I think that would be. I'm not quite sure.
There you go. Alexis Dumont starting once again for Hazlitt.
Yeah, it seems to be that the winner plays Williamston at 4 o'clock on Friday, March 10th.
Versus the winner of game 1.
Which would be our game tonight. LCC is ready to go here as Dreff serves it up for the first game. Courier sets that one up to Hadia, tosses that one down with authority. Dreff with the dive and save, just couldn't get there in time. She's a little frustrated about that, but it's all
LC
right.
blocks that, but it just bounces right off their hands out of bounds. That's one of the hard things about blocking. You've got to direct your hands so the ball at least lands inside of the court.
Courier with the first serve for Hazlitt here as Dreff is about to set it up for LCC.
Right off the net. That was pretty lucky. Back row set by number 3, Megan Granacci on Hazlitt.
That one just bounces off the net and rolls over in Hazlitt's favor. Courier with another serve here. Nice save there by O'Connor as LCC hits it back over to O'Connor and she makes the jumping save for it.
All right, number 7 again. She had a rough start, but she's picking it back up. Liz Watson bouncing the ball.
Courier sets up to Rakowitz. Nice hit there.
Rakowitz,
That's out.
nice. Shanked by LC's libero, number 4, Megan Huber.
You've been seeing a lot of those shanks. The ball just hits off their arms and just deflects a different way. You got Dumont for the serve for Hazlitt. Looks like it just touches the net, but it's all good. Number
That
10,
was
Melee
nice.
hits it over.
All right, we
Rakowicz
got
sets it
Hadia
up.
tipping it over.
It's a nice tip
That
there
was
on
the-
Hadia.
That needs a new name. That was more than just a tip. That was straight down. Not every player can do that. That's something that you definitely see at the college level, and Hadia is just a junior. Dumont, nice serve, but out.
That looked to be close over there on that
Her
side.
first mess up of the game. But that's okay. I don't think that's enough to phase her.
We got number 5, Sam Sell with the serve.
I haven't really seen much of her tonight.
Hadia with the hit there. Just deflects off of Sam Sell's arms and into Graf's arms. It has its favor. Has
Hazlitt's
off
up
to
by
an
3.
early lead, 5-2.
Better than the second game that we saw here where LC just dominated.
Hadia is just struggling with her serves today.
This is the second one missed tonight. Third one.
That's her third one, yep.
My bad.
So we got Kummer with the serve here for LCC. Off the net and into Granaccia. Granaccia sets it up. Diamond throws that one down with authority.
That was almost out.
Rakowicz also throws that one down.
Shanked once again by LC's libero, Megan Huber. She is really having a rough night. O'Connor was at first, but I think she's doing a little better now.
Now we got Tasha Alden, serve for Hazlitt. Nice serve there for, what's the call?
Attempted block. Elbow in the net by number 9 on LC.
Hazlitt serve as Tasha Alden serves that one back up. Giraffe sets it up. Nice hit there, but it's blocked by Dimeling. Courier sets it back off the Dimeling. It was good save there. That's out. There's a miss hit by number 9, Spitzley. She just launches
Nice
it
call
out
by
of bounds.
Hadia.
Time out, LCC.
Time out. Well, you'd think that Tasha Alden, being the smallest player on the team, would be libero in place of Anna O'Connor, but Tasha is a true hitter. She just has so much power, and as long as I've known her, she's never tolerated with just being able to play the back row, and she really does a good job.
Yeah, actually,
front.
Alexa, she's on my team this week in volleyball class.
Was she?
Yeah, she's
Tell me a little bit about that.
well, she's a pretty good player. It's kind of harder for them to play in volleyball class because instead of playing on an 8-foot net, they play on a 10-foot net. So she can't hit as well, but she's still amazing setter in class, and she dives everywhere. She's a good player. As she's ready to serve it up here. Hazlitt leads 8-3. And Dreff sets it up. Spitzley, she tips it over. Courier sets it up to Granaccia.
What power.
Spitzley back again.
Hadia, nice serve receive.
Courier tips it
Great
back over.
save.
Drafts tips it in the back corner, but Hadia is there for the save.
That was a really good hustle by Hadia. Dimeling, good decision.
Powerful.
Granaccia, nice.
Powerful hit by Granaccia on that one. She
There
seems
was
to be
just
a
no
really
way.
strong hitter.
She is. She picks the spots really nicely. Tasha serving again.
Hazlitt leads 9-3.
If we win this game, that'll be it, and we'll play this Friday.
Actually, game 4.
Ooh, right on the corner. That was in. That was in.
Yep, they're going to call that in. It looked to be a little close in the corner. LCC
That
seems to have thought it was out, but the refs think otherwise, and it's Hazlitt's call, and we got the lead 10-3.
That was right on the line, but a good call.
That one's out. It's a good call there by Coomer. Huber, actually.
Who's serving number 9 for LC? Marnie Spitzley. We mentioned her name a lot tonight.
Yeah, she seems
Looks
to be
like she's
one
a
of
key
the better
player.
players. Courier tips that one back over. Jeff sets it up.
Nice J, my number 3.
Sell it. Tip by Drafts. Not cutting it that time.
We just don't want to let them have a
They're
point.
going to call that one in. That was right on the
That was
line.
in. That was a great spot also. Their lines and corners are open.
We got Granaccia, the service for Hazlitt. Nice spot there as Drafts just has to tip it back over, no choice. Diamond with the power.
Great hit. Great left side hit. Right side.
Diamond's another strong player for Hazlitt. She's really stepping up as a senior. There's a group of seniors on this Hazlitt team that just show great leadership for this team. Drafts probably gonna tip it over. Denied by Diamond, gonna call that over.
Dialing, what she did on there was I think she might have touched the net. Didn't exactly see that. Looked like the ball just hit the net, but she went over the net and hit the ball, which is illegal.
We got Selleck serving it up for LCC as O'Connor hits it over.
Back row hit.
That's out.
That was a good hit, but a little bit too hard.
Suzy Selleck serving it up as LCC's down by 6.
Granaccia, nice.
Courier setting it up as Diamond hits it into the net. Just a miss hit on Diamond's part, but it's all right.
And the net, nice try. You can't get it right every time, you know.
Selleck serving it up once again.
That was a little awkward serve.
We got Courier set up Dumont. We got
Nice
Drafts
save
tipping
by
it over.
LC.
Drafts is just all over the court. Oh, now she's hitting. That's out, though.
That was out, and now Dimeling serving.
You see Adia and Courier talking it up about their strategy. Nice save there by Granaccia. She's about to hit it again. That's about to go over. Oh, nice effort there on Courier. That just bounced off the net and
That looked like
went
that.
over.
It looked like that tip was about to go out, but apparently not. That probably would have made line.
Yeah, I'd say so. So we got Drafts, the setters,
LC
serving it
setter.
up. Nice save there on Granaccia. Dumont mishits, but Courier's there for the good save.
Good decision.
There's another hit by Dumont there.
That was
Another tip
pretty
by
good
LCC.
defense on LC's part. They're picking it up a little bit with their defense.
We got
Not there though. A little miscommunication going on in the back row with the libero and Spitzley.
We got Hadia just hitting it right in between two players, and they both make a diving effort, but have a little collision.
Those spots.
Courier serving it up for Hazlitt here. Nice save by Hadia. Dumont hits it into the net.
Looks like Granaccia was about to take that, but Dumont stepped up. That ball was right on the 10-foot line, which is both of their turf. It's just a judgment call right there, but difficult.
There's Dumont hitting it over for Hazlitt as Dress is about to set that one up. That's out. Out of bounds. The hit on number 10, Maylee.
Point to Hazlitt. We are up by 6 right now. Dumont serving.
Draft setting it up. Nice tip there on LCC. Rakowitz tips it back over where no one's at. And it just there's a nice spot right there.
I noticed that LC they're not hitting as much, and whoever Hadia is blocking, they don't hit, they just tip. Been seeing a lot less blocks now in the game.
There's a hit
See right
blocked
there.
by Hadia. Oh, Hadia makes an effort, but nothing she can do about that. Substitution for
subbing.
LCC, number 5. Sam Sell back into the game, serving for LCC.
Granaccia, nice serve receive.
Pretty
And
looking
nice hit. Their defense is picking it up.
Nice diving save by Dumont, but just went low to the ground and no Hazlitt players can
There
get it.
wasn't too much she could have done about that. the ball went right through the block, and then it's hard for the back row to see those that are missed by the blockers.
Cancel serving it up and off of O'Connor's arms. No Hazlitt players can get there in time.
Timeout for Hazlitt.
You see the momentum shifts back towards LCC's ways, but Hazlitt still has the lead 16-12.
I think we can still take it. There's definitely possibility in this game.
If we pull this game off, we will be facing Williamston on Friday at 4 o'clock. I'm not quite sure where that game
Sorry,
is going
Jake,
to be.
but I think you got that wrong. Let me see here. I have to think for a minute. That's Friday, March 10th, which is not on Friday. That's next Friday.
Oh, actually, that's the winner of DeWitt Mason will play that.
Yes.
We will be playing, we'll be playing Lansing Waverly at 6 o'clock on March 10th.
At Williamston, I think.
Yeah, we're a little confused out here where the next game's going to be, but the winner will be playing Lansing Waverly at 6 o'clock.
Well, the game's going on, and O'Connor gets a good serve receive. As
Courier tips it over and ref sets it up. Nice save there by Courier. Looks like it's going to be close on that one.
She tried to fist it over, but that just didn't work for Morgan Conley.
Dia serving it up. I'm pretty anxious to see what she's going to do here. If she can hopefully get it over for Hazlitt this time. There
Looks
it
like
is.
she got this serve. That was a nice one.
There's a nice hit. Hadia with a nice save there, but Dumont with a nice diving save, but no one can get there in time. Rakowitz made an effort, but
it's really
just couldn't get there.
frustrating when you get those nice saves and the play isn't followed through. But it happens.
We got Morgan Kumech serving it up for LCC. Courier sets it up to Rakowitz. Back to Drafts for the hit. Oh, nope. What do you know? A tip. Courier sets that one up to Granaccia. That one looked like it went off the out-of-bounds ball.
That one off the block. Really hard to do for Hazlitt's defense once that block falls through. And there's no way to see the hitter.
Kumech serving it up again. A little miscommunication for Hazlitt over there in the corner.
Hit
That looked
by Draft.
that looked like a throw, sort of, but
That was we call that a dunk or a dump in volleyball. When the setter, dumps it over.
yeah. As now we had a really close game. It's 16-7. Hazlitt. Granaccia with a strong hit in that back corner where no LCC players are.
Looks like that went a little off their block. Would you say so?
Yeah, definitely. Now we got Tasha Alden with the serve for Hazlitt as we're up by 2. There's a hit by Selleck. Just didn't quite make it over the net.
Looks like she just didn't get enough power behind that one. Could have been good though. Tasha Alden serving for Hazlitt, number 4, powerful player.
Off the
And
net.
nice powerful serve.
Tip over for LCC. Granaccia hits it out of bounds.
Great hit, but just too far.
Looks like we got number 9 Spitzley for LCC serving it up. As we mentioned her name once again. There's a tip over by Courier. Jeff sets it up for LCC into the net. And
That was just
ball.
in the net. That was no block by Hazlitt. Number 7 was Liz Watson. We just got that ball right in the net. Megan Granaccia serving. Set up by Dress. And just miscommunication for
Just
the
got
defense on Hazlitt.
Center court there where no Hazlitt players were.
Miscommunication.
Now we got Tamara Selleck for LCC serving it up. Courier setting it up for Hazlitt. Granaccia hits it over.
Granaccia, nice back row hit by Granaccia.
It's a nice looking hit by LCC. That was number 7 Watson. Nice save there. as Jeff tips it over for Hazlitt. And Diamond throws it down hard.
That just went down. There's no chance for LC to grab that ball.
Once again, another collision in the backcourt by the LCC players where they both just dive for it and collide. We got Diamonds. Nope.
Timeout for LC. Looks like they're trying to turn the tables once again, which is a little hard to do. We're down by, we're up by 3 points. And for LC to win this game, this whole game, they need to win the next 2 matches. I don't know, it's not looking too good for LC, but that's okay.
That's a good thing for us Hazlitt fans.
Yeah, we got some good team spirit here at Hazlitt. And it looks like LC is ready to go, and so is Hazlitt.
You know what I've noticed, Alexis? They're not doing their little chants that they usually do after every play.
Like the ace and
well, the team usually huddles up in the middle and says like, oh, or does some little chant, but
yeah, sometimes you just got
nice block there by Hadia.
Like blocks by Hadia, but that was out. Hadia just blocked that out.
That's a bad call, I'm going to have to say, on the ref's part. It looked like a nice block by Hadia, but I guess they're going to call it out, and refs is serving it up.
Yeah, it was a nice block, but I guess she just didn't turn her hands enough for it to get in.
Nice save there by Hadia.
Very nice save. I don't know what happened there, but
these refs are a little shaky here. They're calling everything, every little touch on everything.
They need to be a little bit quicker on these calls, but I guess she was in the net. Once again, didn't see anything. It looked just like the ball. The ball can be in the net, but the player can't.
By O'Connor. Courier hits it over. There's a tip. Hadia blocks that. Says nope.
Hadia supposedly gets her hand in the net. This is a tied game. Hazlitt, LC.
We got the fans going nuts. They called that a net on Hadia.
LC fans going crazy. Timeout, Hazlitt.
The LCC fans are going crazy over here. They're now tied. They actually tied it back up at 21 apiece.
21-21. Hazlitt, LC. Well, it looks like, I don't know about these refs, but that last call, Hadia in the net, I don't know. I didn't see anything personally, but
like
maybe this
block.
is just a bad angle, but
I don't know what these fans are doing. We got some LCC fans laying on the ground in the shape of an L and a C.
Crazy LC fans.
They're going crazy, and I don't know why.
Put them to silence.
We're about to put them down in some volleyball.
All right, Hazlitt, let's play our game.
We got Dreff serving it up here.
I have confidence. I think we could take it back, but we're a little phased by the recent comeback.
Hadia says nope.
Hadia's
a little mad about that last call, and she's going to start throwing her down harder and harder every time.
And she has every right to be. When she decides that she wants the other team to lose, she'll just slam it right in their face, and
she'll just take this game over. Jeff setting it up there for Kumech. Off the match's arms.
Ooh, that's a frustrating one, but it's still 22-22. How's the LC? Not 23-21, but 22-22.
It's getting loud in this Hazlitt Stadium as the LCC fans are erupting after every point here.
I think it's time for some cheers by the Hazlitt fans.
We got Watson serving it up there. This Courier sets it up for Rakowitz.
Rakowitz, that was pretty lucky. Looks like it just barely got over. Nice tip
save
in the
there.
deep corner.
No.
A nice save. Net. It looks like Rakowitz was in the net, but they're not showing the numbers of the players in the net very much, so can't really see right now.
There it is.
Hadia just
doesn't want them
to have it. That was a good dig by LC.
There's a nice dig by number 7 Watson on that one.
Dumont, nice back row hit. She's really on it.
Oh my.
These calls.
Hadia is just getting every call that she does not want. They're calling it on her.
This is not her game tonight. It looks like LC just needs one more point to take this game.
Nice save by Courier there. Hadia hits it over.
Nice save.
Drafts.
All right,
Out.
Out. That is out on LC. Nice job by Hazlitt. All we need is one more point. I don't know if there's a cap, but in order for LC to win, they need to win by 2.
There we go. It's 24-23.
And
LCC.
if LC sides out right now, they will win. But if we keep this point,
It's
then
a
we
huge
still
serve
have
by
a
Dumont.
chance.
Nope. There's a nice save there by Drafts. LCC
Hit by
forced to tip it over.
LCC. Trying to play
Padilla
it
tips it
safe.
over. Nice tip
Yeah,
on Padilla.
nice tip. She just knows where those spots are.
Padilla is pumped after that one. She finally gets a call to go her way.
And we should be. Hazlitt fans are pumped.
24 all as Dumont serves it up, the young sophomore. Under a little pressure here.
Once again, we need to win by 2.
Draft sets it up. Tip. Dumont's there though. Courier sets that one up to Granaccia. She tips it in the back corner.
Nice tip.
Oh, Dumont.
Those are tough.
Dumont wasn't sure if that was going
LC
to be
still
in
has
or
to
out.
win by 2. LC subbing a few players.
You see these LCC players going crazy over here. As number 3, Tamara Selleck checks in. She's just wild, and
The pressure is on.
we got Sam South serving it up there. Short serve, and it goes into Hazlitt's favor, and we get one more point.
25-25 right now.
We got 1 point.
This needs 2 more points
The
for
pressure
Hazlitt
is
to win.
on Hadia Ola Lawafe for the serve. And she's been a little shaky serving so far, but I think under pressure
I think
she'll
she can
come
pull
out.
through. I think she'll pull through.
There it is.
And
There's a
she
nice
did.
serve.
Plays it a little safe. The serve was up, but we'll
There's
take
a
it.
block by Brianna Rakowicz.
Nice
LCC
save
tips
by
it over.
LC.
Nice hit by Diamond on that one. There's nothing
But
they could
they
do on
could
that
not
one.
get it. They just didn't pull through. Hadia serving again. Let's see if she plays it
One
safe.
final
She probably
serve
will.
for Hadia. Hazlitt's up by 1,
Intense
26-25.
game. All we need is this game to win the whole match.
There. Oh, I thought that was it. Tip over by LCC though. Courier sets it up to Granaccia for the
Granaccia.
for the
just-
win. For the win.
What a kill. What
That's
a kill
it.
by Granaccia. That was the
Granaccia.
perfect way to end the game.
Granaccia with
Perfect
the
way to
game-winning
end the
hit.
game.
The
Great
teams are
game.
gonna
How's
line
the
up.
victory? We will see you next Friday.
Hazlitt. 6 o'clock. Hazlitt versus Waverly. Now,
Not sure where. I think it's at Hazlitt.
yep, it's at Hazlitt. But it was a good victory by Hazlitt right there as they pulled off a W at the end. As you see, Hazlitt 3 wins, Lansing Catholic 1 win.
Out of 5. It's been a great night of volleyball, don't you think, Jake?
Yeah, that last game got really intense there as you saw both teams just really getting into it.
Dumont, though, at the end of that game, she really had the pressure on. If she missed that serve, it would have been over for that game. There still would have been one more, but what a game.
Thank you for watching. Have a great night. See you next time.